Today we're going over some of the coolest features on the Z Flip 6, some things that you absolutely need to enable to increase your battery life and get the most out of this processor. And we're going to go over some hacks that Samsung tried to hide away. In the last video that I made, I almost got 6 hours of screen on time, and these are the settings that you need to enable to get that same result. But more importantly, you also want to go into battery protection. Go ahead and go into that and turn this on. Once this is on, go into adaptive. And we're going to go ahead and click OK. This is going to maximize the battery efficiency based on what you're doing and based on your usage. So it does take a little bit of time, like a week or two, for it to get used to and know exactly how you use your device, but we're not done. Now you're going to go back to your home screen because there's a little hack that I learned from the Reddits, and I'm going to share with you guys to extend the battery life. Go and search up modes and routines. Pull up this app. I'm gonna delete it. I actually had it on. So I don't really have too many routines, but go in and hit the plus button, and then we're gonna add if phone is fully folded. So find that right here. So it's right under device folding status. Click on folding status and do completely closed. So select that and done. So if the phone is completely closed, then what we're gonna do is turn on the battery saving. So we're going to go into battery, turn on power saving, turn that on, done. Save that routine, folding status, and that routine is set. Now, every time my phone is on, it's giving me full performance, but every time I fold it closed, it switches into power saving mode. That decreases the app usage on standby, and that is exactly how I'm achieving 10 hours of screen on time with the Z Flip 6. And if you're afraid of missing notifications and messages because your phone is in power saving mode, don't be. I have Airbnb units and I need to message my guests as soon as possible if their baby jumps out of the 68th floor balcony. We keep it up to date with them. And as you can see right now, I'm getting continuous messages from my supplier in China. So the power saving mode does not delay your notifications as much as you might think. Oh, and if you like this mouse pad, I know you guys like this mouse pad because this is one of the most bought items on the chilledfossil.com store. We've got a bunch of them right now, and it helps also support the channel, and the prices are super competitive. I also have the salmon one back there. I really like that one, so I bought that one for myself, but this is the starry one. You can check it out on Chilled Fossil. Next, let's talk about generative AI on wallpapers. This is sick. So this hack takes the wallpaper you already have and makes it dynamic, gives it a little bit more mood. And so you need a wallpaper, kind of like the one I have right now, some sort of scenery. This one is also linked in the description below. And then if you go to your wallpapers and go into create with AI, it gives you two options. One of them is generative, which we're not going to talk about today. Generative gives you a whole new wallpaper, just makes a whole new scene for you based on your prompt. What we are going to talk about is photo ambient. So go ahead and click that, and this basically is going to go over the current wallpaper that you have and add elements to it, like making it darker at night, making it, brighter in the daytime. And if it's snowing outside, based on what the weather app says, it's going to add snow to your lock screen. And the same thing with rain. So if it's raining outside, it's going to make it rain on the lock screen. It just gives your lock screen a lot more life to it, which I really like, and it's also something you don't really find on other devices, so it's really cool. The downside, however, is you can't get it on the cover screen, but the thing is, I have a video on my cover screen, so it kind of makes up for that. But there is a hack that you need to have installed for your cover screen. This is essential, okay? And we're gonna have to download GoodLock to get that done. Now, before you go to the Play Store and try to find GoodLock, it's not there. You can't find it on the Play Store. You have to go to the Samsung store. So go to the Samsung store first, then find GoodLock and go ahead and download GoodLock. Then you're gonna go and download the Life Up app from GoodLock, and you're gonna activate that. Then you're gonna go back into the Life Up app and you're gonna enable multi-star and go ahead and activate that. I'm reading these steps off my PC, okay? I did not memorize them. GoodLock is just insanely weird, so you really need this step by step. Once you're done with that, you can now set up and select the specific apps that you want to show on the cover screen, and basically it becomes a launcher. So you would unlock your cover screen if you have a lock on it, swipe left, and you'll be able to view all of the apps that you've enabled on the cover screen of your phone. That includes YouTube and games as well. So yes, you can play games on the cover screen on your 4.5-inch display, but hey, you can if you wanted to. The next most important thing that you absolutely need to have, Aura. Today's video is sponsored by Aura, and it's a very important time to be talking about them because every single American social security numbers may have been stolen. Over 2.9 billion records were stolen from national public data. And these stolen records include everything: people's first and last names, their phone numbers, and their social security numbers, as well as their addresses. And members of the hacking group have released all of that information online for free. So if you weren't taking precautions with your online security before, this should be a major wake-up call. And that's why I'm using Aura. Aura alerts my phone immediately if my phone number, social security number, or my address are leaked on the dark web. And if someone tries to open a bank account or credit card in my name, they'll also alert me immediately. And Aura provides up to $5 million in identity theft insurance should the worst case scenario actually take place. And all of these features and a bunch of other super important ones like VPN and password monitoring are all included in this one app. Go to r.com/showedfossil to get 2 weeks free and try out all of their features, and that will be enough time to see if your information has been leaked online and see exactly where it's been leaked. Next, let's talk about generative AI, another AI magic feature that so many people are still sleeping on, it makes no sense. Basically, go into your gallery and select any image that you like. When you see the image you like, go ahead and tap the star icons at the bottom. That's it. You just gotta tap that star icon and the magic begins. Now there's a couple of different things you can do for now because this is going to grow and you want to be up to date as soon as new features roll out. But for now, what you can do is select anything in the image. So it can be like a platter of halal guys, or it can be literally anything else, and you can resize it. You can make it gigantically big, or you can make it super tiny. I'm already getting ideas. And the AI is going to, kind of make the picture make sense so it doesn't look out of place. It doesn't look weird. But you can also do a little bit more. You can also hand draw things in. Now, obviously, having something like, the S23 Ultra with the S Pen, it makes it really fun. But you still can use your fingers, hand draw any kind of object in, and it'll interpret. I really said that. Jeez. Interpret. Jeez. Whatever you draw, it'll interpret what you draw and it'll turn it into a real thing. It'll place it in the scene and it'll make it look good. So there's a ton that you can do, from having fun and entertainment to insurance fraud. The sky is the limit. Now, one thing to note, if you are trying to do something a little bit more, skeezy, I guess, there is a watermark at the bottom. It's easy to get it out. You just kind of crop the photo and crop it out. Just saying, I'm not saying do anything. I'm just saying, just keep that in mind. And another semi-hidden feature that is on the Z Flip 6 that is kinda hidden, but it's so cool: Live Translate. Now you might think I'm talking about Live Translate as though you're in another country and you're trying to understand what the people are saying, or you're in like a Chinese restaurant and you're trying to convey what you want to order. No, I'm not talking about any of those applications. Fam, I'm talking about live translating anime as they are coming out. Live translating K-drama or P-drama or J-drama as it's coming out. And it works so well. If you're familiar with Naruto, then you're also familiar with the people I look up to the most. Since I was a child, the people who subbed the episodes every Thursday on Naruto, those guys were my heroes. But I don't need them anymore because my phone can do their job for me. Literally any anime. And it's actually surprisingly accurate. Like, I've tested it against what the subbing was officially. It's really good. Now, I was going to talk about desktop mode on the Z Flip 6, which is a hidden feature. You have to go into developer options, enable developer options, and then connect your phone via a USB-C to an HDMI into an external monitor to enable desktop mode. And it doesn't even work that well. It works actually really bad. I'm trying to find a workaround for DeX. That's what I was trying to do, but the desktop mode is just a gimmick. It doesn't work. It's like anti-productive. So at the moment, there is no kind of a substitute for DeX. And another honorary mention, I guess, that I want to make is contrast keyboard. Now, if you have good luck, you can really go crazy with changing up the keyboard to exactly, you know, the way you want it to look, colors, themes, the letters, the icons. You can change all of that if you have good luck. But this is very, very simple. You just open up a keyboard, go into settings, and turn on contrast keyboard. And that'll give your keys a little bit more contrast to make it easier to see. I mean, for me, like, the regular keyboard is fine as well, but this just looks cooler. You know, it kind of, yeah, it just stands out. It's a little bit different, and that's what this phone is all about. So if you found any value in this video, please hit that subscribe button because it really helps grow the channel. Now, let me know in the comment section below if any of these have helped you, but also let me know any of them that I've missed, because I'm always on the lookout for some really cool features that I can enable. You know, stop the gatekeeping, start the sharing. So, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.